Hi everyone, my name is Lene Gehrig and I'm here with my cameraman Houston, and welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes, where today we're really excited to bring you another wonderful Hunkydory kit called Midnight Garden. So come play with us. So today, Midnight Garden. I'm really anxious to show you what's in this particular kit. This one's called Midnight Garden, a Miri Magic Collection. And it features 104 Miri metallic die cuts. So first let's talk about the cover sheet that Hunkydory is so great about putting this idea sheet on here. And I always use it for my inspiration when I'm looking at a new Hunkydory kit. And it has all of these wonderful card ideas. And so Hunkydory, as you know, is manufactured and created and manufactured in the United Kingdom. And so they have lots of wonderful ideas that maybe haven't reached America yet. And so I love some of the new things that they do with scoring and folding their adorable scoreable cardstock. All right, so let's take a look at the die cuts. What's really great about this kit is that you're getting 8 sheets of die cuts, but you're getting 2 of each design, okay? So what's wonderful is if you find one that you particularly like, you're not having to save it for that one special card because you get 2 sheets. So what I really love about this is it's got all of these woodland creatures. This is one of my favorites with the squirrels, and you can see the mushrooms and the birds and the little hedgehogs. It's just adorable. This is, I think, one of my favorite sheets here. So remember, you're getting 2 of these, okay? And then the next one, has wonderful owls. And let's see, look at this. It's just a little tiny birds, and they're here on the little garden spigot. And then squirrels and birds are scampering around the little garden fence. And I love the colors. They're just really rich and beautiful. Once again, you're getting 2 of those. And then here you've got the little bunny rabbits and these, I think they're skunks. They look like skunks to me. Oops, got caught on there. And you're getting 2 of those. And 2, and here you've got some foxes, and I don't know what that is. That could be a ferret. I don't know, are ferrets in the garden? And here's a little mouse, really cute. 2 of those. Beautiful colors, beautiful tapestry background. Here's the little twin foxes down here. So you've got 8 sheets of those, and then this wonderful Miri metallic cardstock, 2 of each of these as well. This has got this beautiful mauve color, and then it goes from mauve into this dark background, but then it's got this beautiful garden picket fence border, which I love. Okay, so once again, 2 of those. 2 of these with the squirrel, this little motif down in the corner, and a beautiful border. 2 with the owls, which has got 2 corner embellishments, and then the owl. 2 of those. 2 of these little skunks. Are these skunks? Oh, Houston says they're badgers. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I obviously do not know my woodland creatures, so thank you, Houston. So, badgers, and a cute little corner embellishment. Here we've got some mushrooms, borders. I really like these, or toadstools. And this one has got all kinds of violets on the borders. And this one looks like some fall leaves, and of course this little mouse, that little critter with like the wheat and an overturned pot, which I think is adorable. 2 of those. And then the last one is, okay, Houston, what do you think this character is?
It's a weasel.
He says it's a weasel. We're gonna go with weasel. Weasel and toadstools. So I think that's great. And then it's got this beautiful golden tapestry on the other side. Okay, so let's look. Debbie did some of these cards, and let's look what she did. I love this card. Debbie took the cards, the adorable scoreable cardstock, and she actually used that as her card base, okay? So she scored it here, and then she added some Fancy Dazzle borders, which I have here. Okay, so we have the 96 Fancy Dazzle borders, which is a great pack. If you haven't seen this yet, I would definitely pick this up. It's got all the different colors that you would need to work with any Hunkydory. And she went ahead and she added a border here and here. And then look what she did here. This is just so cool. She went around and she did a little fussy cutting around each one of these flower blossoms, okay? And I asked her, I was like, how long did that take you? And she's like, it actually didn't take her long at all, just a few minutes. While she was sitting watching television, she just did a little cutting out of that. So I thought that was a really great detail to do. And then we have another one that she made with owls. I love this owl one. And once again, what she did is something really clever. She took the owl oval and she glued that down, and then she foam taped, if you can see right here, she foam taped one of the frames, the nested frames, around the outside edge. Then she took a border, and I want to show you the border. It was the first one I showed you, I think, if I can find it back in my stack here, because I thought that was just really clever cutting on her part. Here we go. Okay, so remember this one, she took this and she just did a little cutting around probably that much of that portion of it, and used it as a kind of a bumped out border, which I thought was really, really clever. Added a couple dazzles on there. Really, really beautiful. That was a great one. Okay, so here's another one. Now this one I made, and I want to show you how I put this together here while we're filming. So this is an easel card, and I love doing easel cards. They have kind of a big punch for very little work. So you just prop it back there. They're super, super easy to put together. So what I've done here is I've already kind of gotten started. Well, let me first show you how I did this. I started off from my card base. I started off with just a standard blank card. It's 6.5 inches by 5 inches, but then I cut it down. Okay, so I cut that card down to a 5-inch square. All right, so then to make my base, open the card, and then I folded the top edge to the center. Okay, and then you can use your bone folder, which I have right here. There we go. And just crease it right along the top edge, okay? And if you'd like, you go ahead and score that with your bone folder. But this is not as heavyweight cardstock as the Adorable Scoreable, so I didn't feel like I needed to go ahead and score it. So then I went ahead and I took my Adorable Scoreable purple, and I went ahead and I cut out a square that was going to fit just inside my 5-inch square card. So that would probably be about a 4 3/4 inch square, okay? And then I'm only going to glue that square. Well, actually first let me show you what I did with one of my dazzles. See which one it was here. Here we go. So for one of my dazzles, I peeled that off there. Okay, I have that upside down. All right, and I went ahead and I put dazzle along the bottom edge. Whoop, I'll move that up a little bit. All right, so that's along the bottom edge. Turn it over, trim it even. Okay, so now I've got this little piece. It's too short to put up here. So what I did was I just cut that in half. All right, and I'm going to put half on this side. Oops. Okay, half on this side and half on this side. Oops, that's really crooked. Okay, and then have my bunnies right here. I'm gonna go ahead and then put a little foam tape back there. Okay, and put it right there. All right. See, so I got the most out of my dazzle. then I would go ahead and glue this just to the bottom portion only, okay, of my easel card so that it stands up like that. And then on the inside here, you'll notice I've got this frame. And what I did was I just took the frame off of my die cut sheet and I used that, okay? And then also I wanted to mention that on the front here, I used some sparklets on the center of these flowers. And this particular one is rainbow sparklets. And I just think they add just a little bit of dimension there, a little pop of additional color. And I always like to use the Cosmic Shimmer glue to attach those because it's got such a nice little nozzle. So really fast and easy card to put together. As you can see, I just glued just a few sparklets around. You don't have to try to cover every flower. I think that might be a little too much. So that's all I have for you today. Make sure you check out this kit while supplies last. And thanks for joining us today.